So welcome everybody. Sorry, messages being sent. Thank you for joining us. You got to show up to go up. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that tonight. Okay, my microphone, this is a little weird. Can you guys all hear me okay? Hope so. So I'm getting messages. It's, like, let's do the pep talk thing. I have a birthday event that I am headed to. We canceled our trip to the Keys. We canceled it before Hurricane Marco was going that way. And we're like, luckily we canceled our trip to the Keys because a hurricane would be hitting, of course. And now instead it was falling upon the same weekend as we're going to celebrate one of our good friends' 60th birthday. So we are headed down there tomorrow. Fort Lauderdale is only about 20 minutes from here, but it feels like you're a million miles away. However, during this time of year, all I keep thinking is, I don't want to go. There's too much to do. From boxes being mailed out and bars everywhere and setting this stuff up for parties. There's just too much. But that's okay, right? We all need some time away. It doesn't necessarily, I wish it wasn't right before fall launch is going to happen, but I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about that tonight. So, drinking my Organifi mushroom hot cocoa with a little bit of CBD because I do not sleep well at night. Tip for the average business owner, not average business owner, any business owner. You guys, I read something the other day. I'm very big into home, business, and being, right? You have to be calm in all three areas. And so my tip for well-being during this busy season is if something's happening with your body, there's usually a reason. So do your due diligence to find out why. That's probably more apt for us to do that in this day and age with everything going on, because we're not just running to the doctor, but a lot of it has to do with all the time. I think all my family and friends get really tired of me because every time they see something's wrong, headaches, fatigue, all of that stuff, I'm like, how much water are you drinking? And how much straight up water are you drinking without carbonated waters, flavored waters, water enhancers, Gatorades, all of that stuff, straight up waters. I've been dissecting stuff going on in my body for a long time. And I'm in a nutrition course right now for hormones and all of that stuff. And so females, especially, I assume that's everyone on here. You guys get enough water, get enough sleep, and eat a well-rounded nutritional, not on the go frozen foods. I know that can be hard sometimes, but really it's going to make a big difference in your energy levels going through this busy season. Starting from next week on, it's going to get nothing but crazy busy. September, October, November, if you're following up the way we've been teaching you with all of your customers. From individual orders to parties to trainings that we're doing. I hope you guys are I know I am really enjoying Thursday night shift. And if you're in the coaching program, Coach the Coach, if you're a director on here, some of you will watch the replay. I might miss tomorrow, but don't miss because it's so good, uncomfortably good. But when we're uncomfortable, we're going in the right direction. But just pay attention. I'm not going to get in the soapbox about taking care of your body. I'm experiencing my own issues, but one of the biggest, easiest things, and I know it's so hard because so many are like, I hate water. I don't want to drink water. I have a LaCroix. I have a Zevia. I have Mio drops, right? That's all citric acid. That's all aspartame and sucralose and even stevia. You guys, stevia is 16 times sweeter than regular sugars. And so when you have that sweetness in your body, all you do is crave carbs and more sugar. So drink water, ice water, get as much down as you can in the morning. That way, if you don't like drinking it, teas that are non-caffeinated, just stay hydrated. It is crazy amazing how much more energy you will have. So there's my being soapbox. Get enough water, eat healthy, and try to get as much sleep as you can, and do whatever you can to get that sleep. I take CBD to kind of calm my brain, calm my body. It makes a big difference in me falling asleep at a normal than me just thinking till 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I'm exhausted. And I've been in one of those kind of funks this week. Just thinking like too much to do and not getting stuff out on time. And I'm here to let you know, as a business owner and a leader, it's common. It's kind of easy when you are in one of those funks to like not get on calls like this, not do them, cancel things, move things around, think like you're not good enough. You didn't get things out on time. You didn't send these cards. You didn't do that. You didn't message this front line. Like, it happens. Don't be so hard on yourself. If you're in one of those, all I can say is the best thing that you can do is dive in. So many people message me and say they're either experiencing grief or loss in the family, or they're just in a funk, or they don't feel worthy to be a leader or a business owner or whatever. The best thing you can do is get on these calls, listen when you're doing laundry, plug the earbuds in when you're walking or working out or doing whatever, because hearing from someone say that they're going through this will immediately say, I thought it was just me. Okay. And it's not just you. It's, sometimes when I have a community on Instagram or, whatever, I'll get messages like, where are you? Is everything okay? What's going on? And I am a retreater. When things aren't going well and I'm trying to process it, I retreat out, and I tend to withdraw, whether that's folding laundry in my room, not being on meetings, not messaging my friends right back, not even messaging my mom sometimes. And the best thing to do, even being on with you guys right now, it makes you feel much better. So just know that that's normal. Read a book, listen to a podcast, jump on a training, do whatever you can do, because one of the best things is to realize that you're not by yourself and that we all experience that stuff, and it's just going to get busier. So just talking to a couple of you, I think Heather in particular, I got home today and we were talking about flipping parties, right? We're talking about the fact that, and Heather, I hope you got my message about, yeah, you just did. Okay, good. She just answered my question. So you guys know, with everyone staying home, a lot more people are ordering online, right? So they're ordering on your parties. So number one thing to do is you guys need to do short, quick videos in your VIP groups, schooling your customers on a couple things. One, I woke up the other day to a $321 order. And most of us would be like, oh my God, that's amazing, right? And I'm thinking, no, she didn't order on her party link, because she just lost $32 in free goodies and 2 or 3 half price items, right? And I'm always about, I feel like, yeah, she's on my party link and I get that free stuff, but you're going to keep a customer longer if she's getting free stuff. So I messaged her, and which made me realize, like, customers are going to do this over and over and over and over again. They have to understand how easy a party link is to open and what it means, right? It's just their own personal link that they can have, that they can shop on. And I'm not even saying going live if some of you guys are super uncomfortable like that. Put your phone on a tripod or stack it on some rice boxes and say, hey, you guys, you're my VIPs. I just want to talk to you about what having your own personal shopping link means. And just do a quick 2-minute tutorial, how you open a link. That's what they shop on. And when they do, and when they hit 200 in PRV, they start earning free and half price stuff. We live in our little Scentsy bubble, and we think that everybody automatically knows this. And words like party and personal shopping link and basket party are complicated for our customers. Now you're thinking, how, why? But it is. People don't want to commit to anything that seems like they have to put in any work right now, especially with people homeschooling and doing all the stuff. We know they don't have to put any work. We know it's easy as we create the link and they just shop on that link instead of yours. But do quick tutorials. When I went on there and said, hey guys, don't forget to vote for Bring Back My Bar. And if you don't have a favorite, click the link and go vote for Frosted Ginger Cookie for me. Tons more people voted that way. So it's quick little, that's why we talked about last week, right? On the quick little tutorials for our Facebook parties, that people are into this TikTok world and 15 seconds and quick reminders. They will respond better to you reminding them about that. And remember, we're always arrows out. We're always in, how can we make our customer have the best experience possible? We know that direct sales and network marketing gets a horrible name. So we need to change all that. We need to say to people, if you guys, I wrote a post on my Instagram account. She's walking all over the place. She's tripping and falling, this poor dog. I wrote on my Instagram account that I'm actually been in my second decade, but I wanted to school people in a way that was productive, for people to read. So I said, I'm so incredibly sorry if you personally have had a bad experience with a network marketer. I promise it's really not supposed to be that way. It's not supposed to be spammy or icky. It's not supposed to feel gross or awkward. You aren't supposed to get cold messages from people you've barely spoken to. You're not supposed to be dropped into a million Facebook parties without getting a personal invitation. You're not supposed to get random messages about the perfect opportunity. Seriously, it's not supposed to be this way at all. This industry provides so much opportunity for women to have their own business that they never could have had. They are supposed to share their love, share their journey, and provide amazing customer service to you in a way that makes you feel loved and appreciated. On any given day, you should look forward to checking your mailbox or having a conversation with your consultant about the products or the journey that you love so much. Unfortunately, like any industry, there's good and bad representatives, along with people who haven't had adequate training in which they would have been shown the right way to make you feel amazing. A way that would never make you feel pressured or as though you need to do anything to avoid a conversation with us. I take pride in my business. I love my customers and my team members, and I've never had to have a conversation which makes people feel uncomfortable. Please don't rule out everyone for the industry as a whole. There are a ton of us that want to make sure you are happy and have the best experience possible with products that you love. So that was a way. Now, and doesn't that make you kind of feel warm and fuzzy, right? And it was a way to be like, shut up, anti-MLMers. We're not all bad. And anyone that's on these websites or on YouTube, and please don't go watch them because it just helps their pages, but it means they've had a bad experience. So we need to take it upon ourselves to make sure they have a good experience. We're not spamming them. We're having great conversations and talking to them and sending happy mail and writing thank you notes, even if it's on a pad of paper saying you love and appreciate them. Thank you so much. Ribbons, confetti, all of the things, and not having weird, awkward conversations with people we've barely spoken to. This is about having a list of 100. It's not about, and I hate the word, prospecting. I feel like it means we're going hunting wabbits. Like, hey, do you want to join my team? I'm hiding behind the bush over here. That's not, you guys don't like that. So every time you're talking to someone, I want you to think about, and that's what that post was about, what would make people reading that've had a horrible network marketing experience, that won't buy some amazing products because someone's made them feel spammy or, dropped an invitation. I delete it and click that little button that says, cannot add me to any more stuff, even if I love the products, because that's just not the way we do things. And I'm not going to promote that. Even if it's a brand new product, something I love, I'm not going to promote that. It's just not okay. So going into the season, I want you to remember that and think about that. It doesn't have to be that way, and it shouldn't be that way. So we were talking about that party, and I messaged that customer and I said, listen, I'm going to send you a bunch of goodies because you would have had a bunch of free and half price stuff. Pardon me. I'm not feeling great today. So I'm going to send you a bunch of goodies. Next time you're going to do that, or right after this, let you open your own party link, because then you can just drop your orders in there and you can start earning free and half price stuff. She's like, I totally should have messaged you. I just got a diffuser and this and that because we're dealing in California with the bad air for all these fires. So I'm trying to put diffusers in each room to diffuse the air. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So always arrows out, always thinking about how you can get your customer free and half price stuff. In talking about that, if she was someone for a minute, and it's not me to judge, but she has her own business. That's how I met her. And very much told me she's not interested in having a Scentsy business. But if it were her and she was going to open a party and flip it, or if she had a party link open and someone placed an order on her party, right now, because of COVID, you guys, you're able to call customer service and they will flip those orders into her party, right? Because normally, if you were going to flip her, she wouldn't get credit as far as commission or PRV on anything that was placed as a PWS order. You would have to place those orders for her. So Heather in the conversation said, well, that kind of stinks because everyone's placing orders online right now. And I said, for parties, and it's one of those things you get in your bubble and you forget what you train people on. I do a Google form when I have an open party, which means after I do my live or I'm posting, I have them fill out a Google form. I said, when you're ready to place your order, here's the link to my Google form, and they fill out the form. Okay. When the form's filled out, and I'll show you guys in a minute, I pulled an old one out. Actually, yeah, this is an old one. My other one has a header on the top and everything, but you can get an idea. When they fill the order form out, it says the month, date, the host name, your name, email address, phone number, shipping address, and then your order. So what they would do is list everything in the order section that they would want. And then I would bundle it all. I would bundle it all together for them and either tell them the total and they can Venmo me, Facebook pay me, Zelle, whatever they want to do. Or if they want a PayPal invoice, I can transfer everything to a PayPal invoice, send it to them, and they can pay for it by credit card. Then there's a question that says, do you want to get your scents for free, half price? Not right now. How about owning your own Scentsy business? Would you like to make an extra paycheck? And I'll show you guys this. So you can, oh, I can't, can I do a link? Yes, I can. So I'm going to copy this link. Please don't fill this out, but you can take a look at this Google form. There you go. So this is what I would post in the party. And so this is more work on your part, but if they ever take this calling in thing away, or even starting now, you want to get your customers in the habit of doing this so that you can bundle everything together. You can get the best deal. And also the questions at the bottom, if you guys take a look, are key for finding out if they're interested in hosting their own Facebook Live or their Facebook party, or seeing if they're interested in their own Scentsy business, right? So you get all the forms. You start bundling everything together. You tell them their total with tax, all of that stuff. You say, I have your total here. Would you like a PayPal invoice? You go to PayPal, you do an invoice, type everything in there with tax, shipping, all of that. Of course. And so it's the same way if they were to place their own order, but you're bundling it, and then you can ensure that those aren't PWS orders. This is with the mentality that you can't flip those orders that way right now. I mean, if that ends. I do this just by nature. If it's over a $500 party, of course you're not gonna, or if it's getting close, you wouldn't charge them shipping. But if it's nowhere close, you still charge shipping. And remember, if they use PayPal or Venmo or any of that, if the party happened to jump over 500, you can always do a refund of the difference of shipping if it's going to only one place. A lot of times when you have all these online parties, you get people from all over the place. So it would be a direct shipped anyway, and you wouldn't have to worry about that. Can you guys all see the Google form? So I placed it there. I can screen share if you want. But again, it's just very basic. You go on Google Forms, you just create these. My new one, it looks almost identical to that. Yeah, so you just do a Google form when the party's done, not done, but when you've shown off all your goodies, when you've done your videos, you do a little graphic that says who's ready to order. And at the top, I think it says you're just a couple steps away from Scentsy goodies and you get free stuff when you order from here just for being a VIP. Check out the levels at the bottom required. There's some levels. And then when I do this, if I have a party that night, if they place their order by midnight that night, they get extra happy mail. I clicked it and was able to see it in here. You good. If I have a party that goes a Friday under, I ask them if they want something extra rather than giving them a refund, and most people take you up on it. Either or, however you want to do it. With it being in PayPal, Venmo, it's literally clicking the button and sending them the money back. So they're getting happy mail anyway. So if you don't care about sending them stuff, you can do whatever you want. That's the joy of it being your own business. So yeah, that's what I do. And I realized there might have been some confusion on that. So yes, you can have them place the orders on your PWS. If you think for a minute and you should start having that conversation at the beginning of the party about running their own business, then you're going to want to do the Google form, right? Even though you can call. Here's why it's a pain in the butt to call, because of long wait times. So if you can do this all yourself and then you just flip the party and you're easy breezy 1, 2, 3 easy, then you're good to go. And it should be a conversation you guys have with people. So you literally go to Google Docs, you hit create. You can use, now that you can see that link, you guys save it in your toolbar. You can also enter the workstation to have it flipped without, no, that's what I was saying. If you put everything in the workstation and it's all done, then you don't have to call. So that's one of the main reasons.
No, if you need
to go there. So yes, I use, that's what I say. This is my old form. I use Jot form now. I realize a lot of people aren't going to use Jot form, and Google Forms is easier. So you can use Jot form, Google form. Jot form is a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, and I have a lot more stuff going in there. So I pay for that per month. but a lot of people use Jotform. It just allows you you can put a graphic at the top. You can put one on here too, but Jotform just allows you a little bit more customization, if you will. But in the end, here's what I say. Spend your time talking to your customers and building your business, because the aesthetics of everything else, if the aesthetics of everything else don't matter. Stephanie says, no, if you need to have an online order flip to a party, there's a way you can do it in the workstation through. No, that's what I was saying.
The Google form instead of Jotform.
Totally. That's all I do is I put everything in the workstation and I flip it, and I never have to call customer support. I don't want to get on that phone, and I don't want to get in chat. So does everyone understand this part of it and what you need? In that order part where it says enter your names and amounts if applicable, be specific with cent choices, I will bundle your order to get the best possible deal. This is great because you don't have to worry about them figuring out the bundling part of it. How many people do you guys know that put in 6 bars and don't get the bundle, right? So if they put in just the cents, or there's 2 warmers, you can bundle it all together and save them money. And again, giving them the best experience, because no matter how many times we say click bundle, they never do. And you're always like, oh my God, you could have saved this much money. So I like putting it all in there. Again, it's a little bit more work for you because you have to enter everything and do everything. But the more, here's what I find too, the more you're engaged with your customers, the more interaction you can have with them. Hey, I just entered this. Did you want this? Did you want that? And you can have a conversation. The more connection they will have with you. The more they see you, hear your face, all of that stuff, then the better it is. This tastes like chocolate peppermint, and I'm so ready to decorate for Christmas. I just started putting out pumpkins today. I'm not feeling it yet. I still got to move them all around. Jotform. Okay. Cool. You guys can all see that. I'm going to screen grab it too, and I can put it on our team page. But now that if all of you can see it, there's going to be, you know what? Let me share my screen real quick, because some of you, when they will watch the recording, you guys can't see the chat. So let me show it real quick. So for, oh my God, I'm technically challenged today. For all of you watching the recording, here's the basic form. You can do the same thing on Jotform. It's super easy, you guys. You just, Jilleyseue's order form. There's a little slot. This one doesn't have it, but the star means that it's a required field. This one should have had it too. Let's see. Yeah, you just hit required. That way, when they have to fill this out, it's required by your customer. So here's the order form. Here's the host names. If you're ordering from a party, let me know who your host is. And then you just click, do you want short answer? It gives you all of these choices, super easy. There's your name. I wish I could just, and I don't think you can, Jotform, maybe you, why they don't just let you duplicate this like Trello would be, I mean, you can share the link, but you still have to create your own. I haven't used this in so long. So you put your name, email address, you receive a PayPal. This is why this is old. I can't speak today, because now I just say, hey, I have your total. Do you want a Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, or Facebook Pay? And some people want an invoice. If they want an invoice, it allows them to pay with credit card. All the other things need their credit card or debit card hooked up to that account. And so their email address, their phone number, their shipping address, your order. Here's a long answer. This will allow you to type everything in here that you want. And then there's those famous questions. Do you want to get your cents for yes to free Scentsy and hosting my own party? Not right now, but please check back with me. No, thank you. I know someone who would love to party with you, or other. How about your own Scentsy business? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they're even at a 2, I ask them, like, what's holding you back? What questions can I answer? Can I add you to our Scentsy sneak peek? Do you want to do a 3-way? Do you want to hop on Zoom and get on questions? Like, if it's not a 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5 means it's a possibility. Would you like to earn an extra paycheck? There it is again. Yes, I'm ready. Please send me information. I know someone who could benefit. No, thank you, but I will share your opportunity. And then all of these responses are going to go right here under responses. Yeah, see, I haven't used this one since 2018. But you can get them in lineup like this, or you can see them individually. And this is how, and you could just print these, you guys, super easy. So that's how you get all of your orders on Google Forms so that you can enter them. Does everyone understand that? Let's see who jumped in. Ida and Desiree and Renee and Terry, Tracy. Hey guys. That is that. Okay, let's talk a little bit about, what's the date? The 25th. So we have 4, 5, 6 more days till the craziness. Here's the other thing. People often ask how I do pre-orders. So there'll be a form just like this that you guys can send out to anyone that wants to pre-order any of the fall merchandise, which means any of the merchandise that's in the fall little brochure would need to be listed on there so they can see everything. Here's the thing with pre-orders. This means that if everyone's local to you, you can go in, you can total up everything, you can send them they can give you the payment amount, you can go in and order your 9 soaps and your 5 jacks and your 3 pumpkins, and it's sent to your house and you're good and you're done, okay? But if these want to be direct ships, you're going to have to remember that you're going to need a sheet for each one. You're going to need to have everything entered to all these separate addresses. It's going to be busy. This is at 3 a.m. if you plan to do this. And so we've been told that they've ordered quite a few items in this fall brochure. But if it's not all going to you, it can get a little bit crazy and you run the risk of not entering it fast enough. And if too many people are ordering stuff, you lose it, in which if you've been paid for this stuff, you would need to refund your customers. So if you're doing pre-orders because you plan to be up at 3 a.m. and you're going to take all of the concern away from them and you're going to enter everything, you need to put a little disclaimer, okay, always, and say, I will do my very best to be on for you, ordering your stuff, getting it in there, have your payment information, everything's done. There's always a chance that something happens and I don't get it, to which I will refund your money. Everything September 1st. Jack, Sally, fall, everything that's in that flyer, all of that stuff. And then later in the month will be the NFL warmers and we'll find out. So it's going to be a big month. You guys, soaps and all of the cleaning stuff, that stuff is going to do very, very well. I was going to do a pre-order for I don't know what I'm going to do yet, because again, you have to enter in all that information. Or you can do what I've told you guys before and make sure it's over a $500 party and ship it all to you, and then make them pay shipping, and then you bag it all up pretty, put Happy Mail in there, which you'd have to send out anyway. They pay shipping and you ship out. However, here's the key to that. Shipping is always more than what Scentsy is charging us when you're shipping out. Like, you have to literally figure out what the shipping would be. And when you get these boxes and people have ordered a lot and you're going to try to ship out because they paid on shipping, it's more, way more. Like, I think I sent out an 8-pound box today of warmers and it was like $24 to mail it USPS. And I think it was only $19 UPS. So if you charge them a certain amount for shipping, not great customer service. If you're going to say, oops, I'm off by $12. Now you owe that. Whatever the total is and you're planning on that, that's what you need to charge them. And I wouldn't want to say it's $12 more or if it's $8 more. So there's a million ways to do this. You need to do it what works best for your business. Because it's 3 a.m. and if you say, hey, here's the link, you need to get up early if you want to order this stuff, then that takes the headache off you. But then your customers have the headache. There's going to be a queue like we had for Rocket and Groot, and it went relatively fast. We're asking them to take the number off because I don't know about you, but no customer wants to see 13,000 people in line. I think it's a little bit of a head thing where if our customers saw that, they'd probably go back to bed, right? That's not what we want. So if you have questions about the pre-orders when it comes to that stuff, post them below. If you're doing a pre-order, you would do, I will post the link to the one that I'm working on right now so you guys can see how I have it set up, but I haven't decided if I'm doing them yet. Again, if you're local and these are your local customers, you have no issue. Get in there, order everything that they want. They ship it to you. I know Dawn's on. She has a big local customer base. If you can do that and it ships all to you, You bag it up pretty, put Happy Meal in there, you deliver it, you're good to go. But if you have customers that don't want to get up that early in the morning and they want you to do it for them and you've got to ship this to people, you either have to ship it to yourself and plan on shipping out, or you need to enter every order and every address separately, unless you put everything in with false products and then you take it out and put the new stuff in, which can get very confusing. You can see how this can get very confusing. Do what's going to make it the best experience for you. Well, no one wants to be up at 3 ordering the stuff, but the best experience for you and the best experience for your customers. September 1st is close to, if not will be the biggest day of the year for us. Christmas and the holiday brochure is always super popular, but there's something about transitioning from summer to fall where people are just all about these fall scents. And now that we have cleaning and all of that stuff, it's going to be a big day. Hi, Don. Is Gina on? Gina's not on. I was going to say congratulations to our new director, Gina Bridgers, under on Dawn's team. That's a huge promotion. So congratulations with that. Does anyone have any questions about that stuff? I know, Grunky. Hold on. Does anyone have any shout outs? And a hush comes over the crowd. I know it can be confusing. I hope I explained that well. Hopefully how you saw my Google form will help you guys. We talked a little bit in the beginning about, well, let me back up. If you guys have a question about anything, don't try to guess. Someone's done it, someone's seen it. It's just like today when I talked about this form, is your leaders, one, if you've joined under someone brand new, they're still learning how to be a leader, right? So they might not know all the answers to everything. So you have the team page, you have Messenger, you have a bunch of us you can ask questions to. You don't have to try to figure it out. We've been in business, 16 years. So there's someone's done it somewhere. We can figure it out. And like me, you forget when you're on all these training calls, what we've trained on, what we've done. And I completely forgot about the Google order form. And it's also weird with COVID right now and flipping people and doing all of this stuff. Your leaders, your sponsors are not perfect. A lot of times, which is why I love Shift, is I'm learning right along with you guys with 6 amazing superstar directors where I hear stuff from different perspectives and we don't know everything and we forget stuff and we mess up. So have some grace when it comes to that. Just ask question. And like today when Heather asked that, and then I was like, hey, wait a minute. And I asked someone, I was like, oh my God, that's right. They're flipping people that have done PWS orders. And you can call and fix that. Habit of deleting my Google Forms, and I don't even know how I do it. Jotform, there's a little bit more of a learning curve. It's drag and drop, but same idea. I don't necessarily love the way Jotform, how they do their I don't know. I feel like there's a better way of doing this whole form thing in general, but it is what it is. It's pretty easy, drag and drop. I need to go check mine. Let me actually pull up Jotform. I leave tomorrow, but I'm going to be posting some shout outs and you guys will be getting some emails from me. If you guys have a team of even one, I can't say enough about the quick emails from your workstation. You can literally pull up your entire team and click on PRV and see her in the top 1, 2, or 3. And if you're wondering like, oh, I don't need to do that. I have 2 people on my team. I have 3 people. Someone taught me a long time ago this. You should always be communicating with your team members that have joined underneath you, how they're contributing to your business and the team. That makes them a part of the community. So if we don't suggest you have a team page yet, like I tell people, have a group chat, do those reports. We're getting into essentially a lot of report training, which can change your business so that you know what to look for and you know where people are and where they need to be. And you can do the reminders, but you literally do a downline report, which is everyone in your group. Remember, a leadership report is everyone under you, the people that you sponsor, and everyone that doesn't have a director yet. That's your leadership report, right? Your downline report is everybody. Won't make much of a difference if you only have 2 or 3 people. You just click download report. There's 5 people there. You can literally click on PRV and everything will rearrange lowest to highest. You click it again, it's highest to lowest. You can literally click by their names, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is, and hit email, and you can just put shout out for the month and just say, hey guys, you know, I just wanted you to know where you are for the month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're doing amazing. Kick butt. Those quick emails, letting people know where they are and that you see what they're doing, make a big difference. It doesn't have to be all complicated. And I know you see some people doing fancy schmancy stuff, and I mean, one of my best months, I did about 100 emails that month. Just, oh my God, I see you. And oh, you're doing amazing. And oh, I'm going to email her. You can do them individually. You can do them grouped together. But I don't care if you have one person or 1,000 people. Let people know that you see them, you know, recognize the behavior you want repeated. And it doesn't have to be big, expensive happy mails and gifts and all this stuff. It can be a quick email, you know, even to your customers. You can email any customer through there. I share this all the time when I'm sending out happy mail to my customers. A lot of times it's not a fancy schmancy postcard. It's these little postcards. I mean, little pieces of paper from the Scentsy family store. And I just write, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for contributing to my business. I hope this happy mail makes you smile. That's it. You don't have to overcomplicate it. I say it time and time again, the prettiest label and the biggest happy mail package and all this stuff isn't going to make a bit of difference whether a team member or a customer stays with you. It's how you make them feel. It's how you take the time to answer your messages. And you know, when someone says, thank you very much, you saying you're welcome and making them feel like you have time for them and that you can talk with them, and, or apologizing or communicating when you're just in a funk and you've been off. Like, it's okay to say those things. Today I'm completely off. My office is a mess. My calendar isn't right. Like, I'm trying to pack, do all the things. I'm very much off, but you communicate that. You're not expected to be perfect, but we can all communicate. And communication is the number one thing that can make almost every situation better, right? Is just letting people know. People generally care and they're generally understanding. And I think apologizing for your mistakes, apologizing for being delayed, and just letting people know, hey, you do matter to me, makes all the difference in your business. Remember, Jilleysue in the back of your head. It's our job to make our customers and our team members have the best experience possible. And I think if we all do that, it can make such a difference in this industry. It can make such a difference. It's not about being spammy and being all about grow my team. Give me your sales. Give me your sales. It's about giving an opportunity to people, whether it's a great experience with a product or starting their own business that they enjoy. And so that's why I've always loved this industry, but not every day will be perfect. You'll mess up, you'll fall. The successful people, the superstar directors and people that are climbing have fallen and they get up and they've fallen again and they're getting up. All I can think of is like those, you know, stuck in quicksand where you can bend forward and bend backward, you know, but you never truly sink. You just keep falling and messing up and bouncing back. Like, oh no, what were those big beanbag? You guys are probably too young to even remember things, but those beanbag things that you would punch and they'd fall down and they'd pop back up and they'd fall down. You pop back up, you blew them up and they had the weight at the bottom. Anyone else remember that? Am I just talking to no one? Probably. But I've seen them. I'll have to post a picture. That's us, you guys. We're going to mess up. Yay. Well, Heather's my age, so she'll remember. That's us. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect. People are tagging me in crazy pictures I have on Instagram and they're like, thank you, Jill, for telling me that I can be me. You know, I mean, I'm all for filters, making yourself feel better, but you can also, you know, just take the filter off and people want to see the authentic side of you. Desiree said, I've been in funk because we're in the process of moving. So I've been painting and packing, but I've been messaging my customers. Yeah, you got like, God, life's going to happen. And the worst things is, it sounds so crazy, like packing to go on vacation. I'm like, oh my God, I could be doing so many other things. I have this to do, that to do, this to do. Moving, you know, life issues. I don't spend enough time either, you know, calling and spending that time with family and stuff, but you have to, you guys, and just, you let people know that, you know, you're moving or you have to do all the things, but you're here. And if they need anything, to let you know. And then when things get in order, you send them a little postcard. Thank you for bearing with me during the move. Any of that. That's funny. Who else has questions? How are your VIP groups doing? God, there's so many messages coming through. I've barely been on Instagram, barely posted anything, but what do? You got to dive back in. Any questions, you guys? Let me pull up the workstation for a second. So many messages here. Life is crazy. And that's what I want to prepare you guys for. It's going to get crazier, especially if you've been doing follow-ups and all the stuff. Let's see. And for those of you that are new, once this fall stuff hits, like gifts will start flying, people start shopping, it just gets crazy. Do what you can. And please don't get caught up in scrolling and saying, I can't be like her, or I can't do Happy Mail like that, or I can't do this. People don't care. They just want to know that you appreciate them. You can do all the cutesy pootsy stuff when you have time and you've gotten your business in order and you've trained, and you can even tell yourself, I'm going to start here this year. Once I'm used to this whole craziness, I can get better next year. And that's what you tell your VIPs. Like, hey, I'm telling you, short little videos on your VIP group make all the difference in the world. Put it on Snapchat, put a cute little filter, say, hey guys, don't forget to do this. Or, hey guys, this is launching at noon. Or, hey, the more they see you, the more connected to you they are. And please don't let being caught up in like where you're videoing and how you look and how you sound and all of this stuff, just a 1 minute video, 1 minute video explaining bring back my bar, 1 minute video talking about your Google form that they need to fill out if they want to pre-order, 1 minute video saying how excited you are that they're your customer, 1 minute video saying, hey, so-and-so, your stuff is shipped. That's it. Make it a goal this week to put 3 1-minute videos on your VIP page. Quick and easy, smiling, being fun, being excited. The more they can see you, the better, because then they will have a connection to you. Those videos I've done have worked tons. They work. They do work. Like, I have been slacking. I've only done one last week. I'm going to do another one tonight, just like this. Hot mess. Show my hot mess office. Show my bars over there. Something. Show them behind the scenes where they think it's special and they don't have to log into Instagram or Facebook or whatever, but it's special just to your VIPs. It makes all the difference in the world. Workstation. Here I go. So we have coaching, and then I don't know what the topic is for shift this week, but you guys, if you're missing them at all, do not miss shift. It's some of the best training. I think they're going to be go-to for your teams. Last week we did how to make your virtual parties better. It was gold on how to make your virtual parties so much better, and just it was so good. Like, it was some of the best training that I've seen, and a great way to really dial into your virtual parties. It's on my YouTube. Go watch it if you've missed it. But if you're doing virtual parties at all, you have to watch it. Gronk, stop. Okay. I love that you guys watched it. It's worth the hour long. What is going on? I don't know what's okay. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch it again too, Heather. Holy Hannah Banana. You guys, listen to our top, I will say top 10. Nope, I will start at the 2000s. Ida Stillman, look at you, girl. 2052 with a new team member. 5% increase in your check. Jennifer Saber, 2202. Kirsten Randall, 2206 with a new team member. Dawn Edmondson, 2379. Jill Dawn Edmondson, 2379 with 2 new team members. Jill McCarthy, 2487 with 2 new team members. Kendra Batts, 2642 with 1 new team member. Caitlin Webb, 2996. Kelly Carter, 3035. Ashley Whitley, 3236 with a new team member. Christy Crowder, 3904. And then Gina Bridgers, promoted to director with 5,362. Not only is she doing PRV, she knows the benefit of flipping those people to new recruits. So that is freaking amazing. Like, you guys are rocked in. Remember, active frontline is what's key. We all know getting those people just active, not just join, matter. Dawn Edmondson with 14, Ashley Whitley with 10 active frontline, Kirsten Randall with 9, Kendra Batts with 8, Gina Bridgers with 7. Do you guys see a pattern here? The people with the most active frontline are the people that are promoting to director. So super important. You got to get those people active. You got to get them moving, because if you don't, it's super hard to keep that title. It's one thing to promote, but you want that title because you want to get paid at that title. You guys are rocking, and we still have freaking 6 days left. Crazy. So directors, make sure you're getting on Coach the Coach tomorrow at 8 p.m. Thursday night shift. Do not miss that. I plan to find my laptop and be on with you guys, hopefully, because I'm not going to miss it either, because I'm learning something every week. So you guys are rocking. Any final questions, y'all? I love it. And just like I said, you'll have good days and bad. The best thing to do is stay connected and don't retreat like I sometimes do. Dive in, get with your people, ask questions, say, tell someone, I'm in a weird place, right? Someone somewhere can send you a video, send you something to watch, send you some inspiration, a good podcast. Funks are common. And I can't remember, Kirsten's not on, but Dawn and I have talked many times, and the fall selling season will go on. And by the end of Christmas, we're like, and here's me being real. Yes, I will, Renee, 1 second. Here's me being real. We have said more than once, and this doesn't mean we would ever quit, but like we've said, I'm so tired. I don't even know if this is worth it. Can you imagine, right? Being star directors, superstar directors, and getting to that level where before you get there, that's all you can think about. It gets tiring. So when I start telling you, drink your water, get your 8 hours of sleep, set your boundaries. Here's another tip. My phone is on do not disturb from 10 at night till 10:30 in the morning. Why 10:30 in the morning? I showed a picture in my Instagram account, you guys, of my calendar, and I put everything in my calendar from 7:30 waking up and checking social media. I do that just because I wake up better and I cuddle with my dogs. It gives me time. 8 a.m. I'm up feeding the dogs, doing a quick cleanup, then, working out and getting the house in order. And then, talking with Rob, doing whatever. And I figure by 10:30, I can be in my office. My phone's on do not disturb. If I want to check my messages, I can, but I don't hear that ding, 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 ding going off. Set your boundaries, take care of yourselves, drink your water, no coffee after 3, 1 cup a day. It's those little things that you don't want to be burnt out. So you have to take care of yourself. Sundays, pretty much everyone knows I do not answer my phone. It's family time or me time or whatever. You have to recharge. And I've even started doing kind of Mondays to blog and think. I suffer from brain fog really bad. So to do a blog post is really hard for me sometimes to get my thoughts in order. So I've been taking Mondays to just get the blog set up and get it posted on Monday. This week, I didn't even do that. So I didn't take it. I worked all day Monday, but I had to stay offline to keep everything in order. So whatever works for you. But I'm telling you, if you don't want to be at the end of the season, like this is too much, instead of, wow, I hit the incentive, or this has been crazy. I made $500, $600, $800, $1,000 for my family. You want to be energized. So trust us, old grandma, Scentsy grandmas, when we tell you, here's the things you need to do. This is why we've been telling you for July and August prep, get your samples all done, get your packets all ready. So you can literally grab and go, grab and go, grab and grow. Like everything's over there bagged up, sparkle packets and welcome packets, and everything's ready. So I can just shoot them in the mail. I have a sample table where I've been doing all my samples. Like by Monday, all the samples for the season will be done and ready and gone. Or set up so that I can just grab them and put them in packets. You have to prep because you don't want to be chasing your tail this whole season. It should be fun. You guys, you should be thinking about, wow, I never thought I could have my own business, and I love doing this. I can see the day when I do this full time, or I love this as a side hustle. I love the people I'm meeting. I love the training that I'm doing. Thank you, Heather. Yeah. If she can see it, well, hold on. I took it off my thing. Let me just copy and paste, or can someone copy and paste it? If you see it. Oh, there it is. Hold on. And you can watch this again too. Paste. Thank you. Usually what if you beat me to it? Usually Stephanie's on all the links. She's my little tech whiz. You're very welcome if she's still on here. Okay, so prep. We don't want to see any burnout. We want to see you guys get through the season and earn these incentives. And I didn't even check my incentive list right now. Like it's been crazy already. You guys, 6 days left, and some of you already over 2,000 or so close. When I'm saying the top 12 and they're all over 2,000, that's pretty freaking amazing. And How do you get there? If you just keep pushing, you guys keep building your customer base, keep following up, keep saying thank you, keep checking in. You're not bugging these people. How's your order doing? How's your sense doing? Hey, a great follow-up is, hey, your order just shipped. I know things have been a little bit late lately. Do a little voice message, do a little video. The more they can see and hear your voice, see your face, hear your voice, the more connected to you they will be. And you don't need to know everything, but I will tell you this. If you're not versed on flipping parties, which I have to check it every single day, even like going back in and remembering how to flip people in the workstation, do whatever. I don't know off the top of my head, you guys. I have to ask someone or have someone tell me. Scentsy Club and whiff boxes, you should know about that stuff. Guys, I think $700 in PRV came into my account from Scentsy Club. You need to know about Scentsy Club. You need to have your own account. You need to know how to take stuff out and put stuff in. And if you're not suggesting it to people, if you don't have, I did these on a little card, and these go in every single order. Scentsy Club, it tells you about the perks. It tells you what this is on the back, and these go in every single order. There's also a sticker on the front of my catalogs about Scentsy Club. So I reiterate, tomorrow we'll be like, hey guys, did you do your Scentsy Club? Remember, 1-minute videos on your VIP group. More they can see you, the more connected, whether you're perfect, not perfect, hat on, glasses on, sitting in your office. Ooh, Stephanie, look at your little display back there. It's looking all pretty, girlfriend. I'm going to pin her video. I'm going to pin her post right. I'm going to pin her. Ooh, I see it. It looks so pretty. Guys, you can do these at IKEA. Did you get them at IKEA, Walmart, Target? Yeah. Can you unmute yourself? I'll unmute. Wait, where are you? Why can't I unmute you? Hi, David. Now you're unmuted.
I got them at Lowe's.
No, I can't hear you. Can anyone else hear her? Oh, wait. I know why. Power went out. I have no speakers. Okay, now I hear you.
I got them at Lowe's.
There you go, guys. Simple, and like you just stack them up, right? Is that 2 on top of each other?
Yep.
That's awesome. I love it. And what'd you put behind the breast cancer warmer?
Oh, it's your favorite glitter pink.
Is it just paper?
Yep, it's a scrapbook paper. Let me see if I can pull this any closer.
And these are probably like $50. Oh, look, and look, and the little lights on top of those little puck lights, you guys. Some have batteries, some you can plug in, however they did them, but
like we've got our, this is hard.
She put wallpaper back or like little scrapbook paper back there.
Scrapbook paperbacks, yeah.
You guys,
they could all look like different. So this will be like, oh, my customers will always know to look at my videos back here in the corner. And that's going to be whatever the warmer of the month will be, or what's coming is going to be. It's going to be kind of like, that's where they know to look. And so like the other day on Instagram, I had just put the paper in and I put, guess what's coming.
That's
and so
awesome.
I had tons of people that swiped up and said, hey, let me guess, is it a chandelier warmer? Is it a Halloween warmer? What is it?
So I bet, Stephanie, guys, Lowe's, Target, I've seen them everywhere, but I'm sure she can post the links, but it's not expensive to do these displays at all. I needed storage for mine because there's not a lot of room in here. So I got mine at IKEA, but Lowe's, Target, and she just stacked them up on top of each other. So she's got like 2 on top and then 1 on the bottom there, which is great because then it created a little L shelf for her to put other stuff, was a little bit taller. But guys, find a wall, move something, move a stand, I mean, it could I would actually do this in my other living room on a wall. I said, I'm going to get a cabinet and just make that my Scentsy display. So when people walk in, so I could do parties out there too. So, it doesn't have to be expensive, you guys. I love it. It looks so pretty back there. And I love the paper back there. You can make each one. And if you guys haven't seen Dawn's, check hers out. She did like that wood look, which looks amazing. Look, she's posting the link for you. Super easy, you guys, and $41. And then there's the puck lights, and then you put some scrapbook or wallpaper and you guys have the perfect party set up. Start with 1, you can add to it. I literally only have 4 cubes. And then I usually do a home tour around my house. So you guys, super easy. And I want to see all your pictures. $41. Everyone can start with 1 of those, literally. And look, the lights at Home Depot, she put for you $11.96 for a pack of 3. I know most of them take like 3 AA batteries, and boom, you have yourself a Facebook display. If you don't have money for that, find a flat surface, Find a flat surface in your house, put a black sheet over it, find those stands and things like that are just either Amazon, Hobby Lobby, they're candle stands, literally candle or cake stands you can find anywhere. I even think if you go to my Instagram account and you click on my Amazon business tools, I think I have some of the stands like that one back there, that little wood one, and this one in my Amazon account. So these are things like, ask questions, guys. If you see, that's why I like people having the cameras on. If you see something in someone's house and you want to know where someone got it, we're going to find you the most budget friendly way. There isn't a reason in the world why you shouldn't be doing quick videos and going live and showing this stuff. The best thing about our product is people want to see it lit up. The catalog doesn't do any of this stuff justice. That's great. You sent $3 catalogs in the mail. That's awesome. But if you can do little videos of how this stuff works, or you grab pictures from someone else's account for your Facebook page, to share with people, that's what people want to see, because we're not only into fragrance, we're showing people how to have luxury decor at a fraction of the cost of big box stores and making their house smell amazing. So I hope that helped you guys. I love that little supply piece there. And if you see something, you guys, and here's the other thing, you all can post on our Facebook page. So if you've taken here's what I want you to understand. It doesn't have to be cream to the crop, top of the line, all of the stuff. Thank you, Stephanie. Yes, you get one item 40% off. Hobby Lobby. Post your pictures. Here's what other consultants want to see. They want to see when you just started. Is it a table with a sheet? Post that. Is it a box with a cover? Post that. Is it Stephanie's setup looked totally different a week ago? Like she had stuff back there, but it didn't look like that. In fact, I thought her wall was some cool 3D thing. And she's like, it's wallpaper. Like, who knew, right? So ask questions, you guys. Ask where people got stuff. We will all share. And so if you were just starting out creating your display, I want you to snap a picture, post it in the group, and let baby consultants see that, hey, this is where I started. This is what I'm doing. And you guys will change it, and you'll grow, and you'll evolve, and you'll move things. This is your brand and your business, and every day it'll change, because every day you're learning something new, and every day you'll want to do better than you did yesterday. And that's all we can ever ask. You don't need to start this out and be perfect at the top. You don't have to have all the high-end stuff. And there's people that do a table and a sheet with 3 things and sell more than I could ever think of selling. So don't be like me and think that I had to know everything, do everything, buy everything, be everything before I could actually start running my business. So I hope that piece helped you guys. I want to see your displays, post them. Oh, look, Stephanie's got all the tips tonight. Check the Facebook Marketplace, let it go for tables, all the stuff. Dawn can probably, yeah, like that was the tip that I gave you guys before. A table with a sheet, a black sheet, and then those crates from Home Depot. Those crates that you hold stuff on, you can stack them up, you guys, and the plugs fit right through. You could even paint those all black, or you could paint them different colors with some spray paint. Easy breezy, 1, 2, 3 easy. Like, seriously. Yes, Stephanie is absolutely right. People just want to see what things look like. People will tell you, I don't know how to decorate. I don't know how to set things up. So when you give them ideas, what is that, guys? That is value, because people want to see ideas. That's why people scroll Instagram. So show them what you're doing, because you've seen it somewhere. There's plenty of business and followers and people in the world to get an idea from you. Every day you're learning something new. So every day share those things with your people. So I hope this helped you guys tonight. I'll see you in Coach to Coach tomorrow. I'll see you in Shift on Thursday. I hope you guys are loving all the stuff, and I will post this to YouTube, and I will see you guys in the group. So if you need anything, ask questions, reach out to your sponsor, reach out. There's always like, and if you need a leader, there's Dawn and Terry and Ashley and Stephanie and Kirsten. There's all the people that have been around a while that is happy to help you, directors, all the people. There's always someone that will answer your questions. So we love you. Take care of yourselves. Drink your water. Go to sleep by 11 if you can, 10, 9:30 if you're old like me. And just know you're not alone. You're never alone. Good days, bad days, and everything between. We're always here to help you. We love you. We want to see you succeed. We don't want to see anyone like dip off and disappear because they're having a bad day, because 9 times out of 10, I've been having one with you. So I love you guys. I'll see you in the group, and we love you. See you soon.